7 kids.
2 more.
Our second child, we had 2.
These are her.
And who's the oldest?
The oldest is.
The oldest, she's the one in Korea?
Yeah, she is wishing so much that she were here to meet you.
What's she doing in Korea?
Emerald.
She's an English teacher.
She went for Father Son on 911 and just determined not to come back.
Oh,
So, I don't know.
She likes it there. She's an English teacher.
she's in English. Oh, good for her. Good for her.
She has to go to Japan every 3 months to renew her visa, so it's been interesting.
So have you guys, are you guys from Las Vegas, or where are you from originally?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, he just loves to paint, this guy.
We're from California. I'm from Oakland, and she's from Richmond. I grew up in Richmond.
I see.
Virtually
Bay
the same
Area.
hometown.
I see. And when did you join?
76 I joined, and then she joined.
In Oakland?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're part of the whole
Under
Oakley
Street.
family. Wow.
I suppose so, yes.
81.
We joined.
And where did you join?
Her street house.
Thousands of years. So it's interesting, where we come from, is because, Father had to cast a very wide net. And really, the important thing is, the lesson is, you're not responsible for your addictions. You're only responsible for your recovery. It's like that beautiful saying that God gives us life, and our gift to God is what we do with that life. God doesn't give you a complete set. Assembly is required.
Yep.
And so really what has to happen is more of a higher quality, a conscious living, so that you don't feel bad, or you don't torture yourself with good or bad, that if you do something stupid, but you consciously know you're doing it. And then you're feeling the feeling that you feel when you do something stupid. We all know, an alcoholic father who beats his children always feels bad afterwards. But we all know they're going to do it again. Do you know what I mean? So the difference is that the father has to understand consciousness, what is driving him, and why he's seeking to kind of self-medicate, which is the warrior gene that I'm talking about. And the world as we know it is actually built on it. Think of every culture in the world. So it's a painful, but it's a wonderful process, because then you yourself, at the end of it, really begin to blossom by controlling this. And it's not just the substance itself, though. It's just your ability to deal with people in life. I think it was Ram Dass who said, "So you think you're enlightened? Go spend a week with your parents." Right? Because unfortunately,
I'll bring back down to
that is really the pain of really what it is, because you pass your dysfunctions on to your children. And just a story you shared with me about your father and your mother, it must have been horrible competing with your father when all you wanted was just to have a father. Someone who just continuously cut you down. And it's tough, it's not his fault, it's just what he was, the only thing that he knew how, but it wasn't very effective. And so the important thing is that you understand those things, so that you don't pass them on to your children. And also you reconcile with your own parents in a way that you offer the ultimate forgiveness. And in that sense, you then become the true parent. You restore the true lineage within your own family. And I think that's the beauty of Father's teaching, is that Father's teaching it's like this wonderful instruction manual, But I think what it is like learning like driver's ed. You can read the driver's ed handbook forever and know it inside and out, quote page by page, but you'll never understand what it's like to drive a car until you actually get into it. And that's what family is. And that's what ultimately true love is that's what you bring into your house, so that, children know when their parents are fighting, even though they're not verbally yelling at each other. They just feel that energy within the house. And you know who knows it the best?
We pray to you today from this household, and we ask that you please bless this household with your power, your serenity, your grace. We pray that you may instill these wonderful qualities upon this roof of this house and everyone that comes in it, so that the children in this house, the parents and the guests will feel nothing but comfort and love and security and inner strength. We pray that you may inspire the individuals of this house to carry on this internal struggle and master these qualities that you so desperately want us to achieve, the inner strength and the power that you have blessed all of the blessed families all over the world with. May we, with your grace and with your wisdom, embrace your teachings, incorporate them within every cell of our bodies, every fiber of our beings, and within our DNA, Heavenly Parents, so that we may truly become your glorious representatives on this earth, and that we really may be able to instill a new era of peace and tranquility and love, usher in a new heaven and a new earth. Dear Heavenly Parents, please bless this house with the serenity, and please bless all the members all around the world, struggling day in and day out, Heavenly Parents, to serve your will. Please bless and protect our wonderful true family all over the world, struggling in their own paths, ultimately to find their way back to our beloved true parents. Bless and protect our true mother, who is tirelessly continuing her work to usher in this new era of peace and abundance in your glory and in your name. Heavenly Parents, I pray all these things in my name, Kwan Jin Moon, and in Hwayan Chun's name. Bless Central Families. Got you.
Really, you can come anytime. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Be better, be good for you. Okay.